Welcome to the Mindset RX podcast, a show for functional athletes who want to gain the champ's mindset. My name is Tom Foxley and I'm the founder and head coach of Mindset RX. On today's show, I want to touch on actually my experience this weekend. I was incredibly grateful to be invited to speak at Paoli's event, the Insider event, and this was with a group of coaches and entrepreneurs in the fitness world, and the idea was I was going to go there and talk about mindset, talk about how we can remove our own roadblocks. But there was, alongside my teaching, obviously there was a lot more to be learned. And yes, the coaches and the speakers were fantastic. Let's just put that out there. The speakers there, like each and every one of them was truly a wonderful speaker, and I'm incredibly grateful to have listened to them. And that's one thing that I wanted to say. If you want to change your mindset, you need to surround yourself with different influences. As we know, our beliefs are founded on influence, and some of those influences are environmental, so they're what we kind of implicitly pick up from the world. But then we have these other beliefs as well, and these beliefs are more explicitly told to us. These are our educational beliefs, and if we want to change our mindset truly, and if we want to really remove those roadblocks to becoming who we want to be, then being in areas and being in circles that will explicitly tell you more beneficial beliefs, and the irony is what they're doing here is they're removing limiting beliefs. And this is the best way to do it. And surrounding yourself around people like that is the most integral way to do this. The most important way to do this is surrounding yourself with people. And Carl's event was phenomenal. So not only I want to say that, but the main point I want to say is that even though this was at the gym that I train at, the CrossFit Aldgate East, it's a very familiar environment. By changing up your environment momentarily, you get this huge kick to your mindset. You get this growth, the immediate growth that you'll struggle to find anywhere else. And if you're finding yourself stuck, the best thing you can do, I think, is or one of the best things you can do is change your environment immediately. Change the people that you're spending time with. So, like, find just one person who is a more enjoyable person to spend time with, who, when you speak to, you leave fired up and excited. And that is a huge way for athletes of any type to start growing. It's a huge way to have our beliefs removed and to start moving forwards. So that's part of it. But what I also want to see is a couple of highlights that have really, like, they're everything to do with fitness and nothing to do with fitness at the same time. This first one is then the thing that comes out to me, like, I didn't plan these because I wanted to see what came up straight away, but the first thing that came up is the art of communication. And whether we're communicating with other people or we're communicating with ourselves, that's something we need to work on. For some reason, it's not really a skill that we're taught to develop, but developing the skill of communication is the most important thing you can do. And especially when you're talking about communicating to yourself. So what I would encourage you to do is take some time to consider how you're talking to people and consider how you're talking to yourself. Those two things are key. The other thing that was, of course, there was like a mindset theme that linked its way and threaded its way through the whole weekend, because firstly, that's my lens through which I see the world at the moment, and secondly, it's the common experience between all of us. Our individual mindsets, our own subjectivity is the thing that kind of encourages or that is the thing that we share. Individual subjectivity is weirdly shared between us. Okay, so the mindset thing was key, but there's one key theme within that too, which was this discussion of, right, who do I want to be? Not necessarily what do I want to achieve, but who do I want to be? What's the authentic me that I'm hiding away at the moment? And letting that out is where we've got to get to. Unleashing ourselves. It's not, like I said, and like I repeat from my mentor time and time again, it's not about finding new ways to be successful. It's about releasing yourself from the reasons you haven't been so far. And that is mindset. That in itself is mindset. So those are my takeaways from Carl Paoli's event, the Insider event. And what I would do is head over to Carl's page and like, if you're not familiar with Carl, I was going to say he's the handstand guy, and that's kind of an inside joke from the weekend for the 20 people out of thousands who'll listen to this. But anyway, Carl's the handstand guy. Go and follow him. He's an incredible guy. He's also he's a high level thinker, and that's, I think, the true reason to follow him. He thinks in principles, not in tactics. He has an incredible mindset, and I was lucky enough to coach him on his mindset for 3 months or so. So head over to his Instagram, which is at Carl Paoli, at CarlPaoli. Go find him, listen to the podcast that we did together, and hopefully enjoyed the show. And if you did, please head over to iTunes, leave a 5-star review and all that kind of good stuff. And I'll speak to you all very soon.